Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Ripper Danny B. This is CWR Asylum on this Saturday night, and this main event match this evening is a first round match in the Road to Immortality tournament. Introducing first from San Jose, California, she is one half of the CWR Women's Tag Team Champions. This is Bayley. As usual, the championship's really not sitting too well on the custom stars, are they? And her opponent tonight, from Dublin, Ireland, she is the last kicker, Becky Lynch. And this one, my god, I mean, this entire tournament was drawn at random, but this one has to be a dream match. Becky Lynch and Bayley one-on-one in your main event here this evening. You don't get better than that in the women's division. Absolutely epic first round match this is going to be between Becky Lynch, the last kicker, and everybody's favourite hugger, Bayley. There you see it, the road to immortality continues. And we're underway. Of course, the tournament continued on tonight in the first match in the highlight package as Stephanie McMahon, who was a surprise entry to everyone, went over Eva Marie, which is no shock to anyone. But now we get on to some real women's wrestling, and we've got Becky Lynch and Bayley exchanging holds early on in this one. Nice running drop kick there by Bayley, takes down the last kicker. And of course, Bayley is one half of the women's tag team champions alongside Sasha Banks. We are waiting to see if there's going to be any kind of new teams coming for Bayley and Banks after they defeated Naomi and Tamina at the Elimination Chamber. Maybe there will be. We'll have to wait and see on that front. But for now, release German suplex there by Bayley. That was beautiful. Absolutely took Becky Lynch completely off her feet. This is going to be a match full of interesting and unique suplexes, such as that one there from Becky Lynch. And it looks like Lynch is going to go... No, I thought she was going to go for a cover there instead. She's going to try and wear down Bayley here. Triangle choke. The crowd suddenly went a bit quiet there, really, didn't they? Lost a bit of their air. But we're coming back into this one now as Bayley takes control of Becky Lynch. They both start with B's, and I'm trying desperately hard not to get them confused every time I call a name. Nice arm drag takedown there. Bayley in complete control of Becky Lynch at this point. This tournament has had some rather big shockers so far. It's had some big matches take place, and it's had some big names knocked out in the very first round, but no matter who goes through in this one, they are going to be one of the favourites regardless. Becky Lynch using the environment outside of the ring to her advantage there. You've got to be careful of the last kicker. She can be really dangerous when she needs to be. The steel stairs are coming out to play. Becky seems to have changed her mind. I mean, I have no recollection of this match being booked as a no disqualification, but then again, what do I know? Although the fact that Lynch didn't go to use the weapon kind of says maybe not. But regardless, we're back into this one now. Bayley breaks up the count, and look at that! Drop toe hold. Becky Lynch's face just smashed into the remainder of those stairs. She's going to regret bringing the stairs into play because Bayley is the one who turned around and used them completely legally as well. And the German suplex following it up. Becky Lynch is in trouble, and I just knocked my mic there. I apologise for the bump in sound. But Lynch is not done there. Takes down Bayley with a modified leg sweep. And now it's Lynch who breaks the count, hitting the ring. Bayley is right in after, and this match continues. What an... That looked like it was going to be an interesting encounter on the outside there between those two. Absolutely epic wrestling ability from these two so far, and they have just gone back and forth. No one has really taken full advantage, but Bayley could here with that superplex. Lynch is flat, Lynch is down, and Bayley goes for the cover. There's a 2 count there from the hugger. Everybody's favourite, Bayley. Continues the pressure on. I mean, obviously Bayley is all smiles, fun and game on the way to the ring and on the outside. Out of the arena, she is the most lovable person in the world, but she is as dangerous as anyone else when you're between those ropes. The same could be said for Becky Lynch. She is a lovable character. She's got a great sense of humor, but between those ropes, she is dangerous. There's a reason she calls herself the Last Kicker. We've got another cover here from Bayley. And still no luck there. Bayley goes for a drop kick. Becky Lynch has it scouted. Obviously, these two girls know each other so well. They didn't have as many clashes in the past as some of the other women that we've seen, but we all know the relationship and they know each other very, very well. Into the corner goes Becky Lynch. And look at that, exploder suplex right into the turnbuckle. That is a page right out of Becky's book. Bayley using it to her advantage there, and Lynch is staggering. As she comes to her senses, the Irish inner comes out there with a right hand, follows up with a drop kick off the ropes. Straight right from Becky Lynch, knocked Bayley right down. That is the Irish in her. There we go again with a forearm to the face. Lynch took too long to capitalise though, and Becky Lynch made her pay. And there's the exploder again, right into the corner. One more time, Becky Lynch crushed by an exploder suplex. Now Lynch is on the top rope again. Bayley, she seems to have found what is going to work for her, and she's going to go for it, although this is different. Hurricanrana from the top. And Bayley rightfully going into the cover here. There's 2. Becky Lynch kicks out, and with some force. May I add, the Last Kicker is not out yet. Still some fight left in the Irish tonight. Of course, Becky Lynch is a former Women's Patriot Champion. Lost the title under, should I say, under what can be considered rather dubious circumstances in a fatal 4-way match. She has said she is going to claim her rematch fairly soon, but she'd like to see where she is in the tournament first, and you can't really blame her for that. But here we go, Bexplex. Lynch only just started regaining control, and then she pulls out the big gun with the Bexplex. Here's the cover. There's 2. Lynch still in this one now. But Bayley kicked out with some authority there. But here we go, disarmer time. Great positioning there, ref. The referee calls it off fairly quickly. I couldn't quite see what happened there, but Becky follows it up with the cover all the same. There's a 2 count, and Bayley just about rolls the shoulder up. A lot less fight in Bayley there, though, than there has been in Becky Lynch's kickouts. But you can never, ever, ever count out Bayley. We all know that. Speaking of which, here she goes with the submission of her own. Guillotine applied. She's got it locked in tight, but Lynch refuses to give up. Bayley lets go with a hold. She's going to follow up with a cover here. We've got 1. There's a 2. Becky Lynch just about rolling the shoulder up there. Complete mirroring of what just happened following the disarmer. Bayley just about managed to keep her down for 2, but Becky Lynch just had too much in her there. She had too much fight. She rolled the shoulder up, but this one is not over. The crowd really are beginning to appreciate these girls here. Becky Lynch, a variety of suplexes coming into play here. Nice leg trap plex there. Got cover. There's 2. Bayley still in this thing, finding a little more fight to kick out of after that one. Becky Lynch starting to show a little frustration, starting to show a little exhaustion. These two are throwing everything they have at one another, and the other just keeps coming back no matter what they do. Bayley has used the corners to her advantage in this one. She's not putting her up this time though. An Irish rip across the ring. Spear into the corner. Nice shoulder tackle. Whatever you want to call that. It was effective, and a double axe handle from Bayley right across the face. We've got a cover here. There's one. Becky Lynch wherewithal to reach out, and I mean, I think the call is a rope break, but as far as I was concerned there, Becky Lynch's hand was actually in front of the rope, but regardless. Now Bayley, usually calm, cool and collected, showing a little frustration there, having a shouting match with the referee. Maybe she saw the same thing I did, I don't know. Regardless, she gets back into this thing and back in control. And for the third time in this match, places Lynch up onto the top rope. Bayley, nice superplex there again. Becky Lynch suffers a superplex for the second time in this match. She hasn't moved. Bayley with a nice elbow drop. Very controlled, very poignant. Bayley not wasting any motion here whatsoever. Working on those legs now instead. Interesting tactic, but if you can stop Lynch from getting to a vertical base, take away her ability for those suplexes, maybe you're in with a chance. Still got to watch out for those elbows though, apparently. And Becky Lynch returning the favour now with a snapmare takedown of her own. Lynch wrenching the arm there. Typically, she's got her back to us, so we can't see just quite what Bayley's doing in front there, whether she's trying to struggle to get out or not. But Lynch has that key lock in. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go on. I don't know all my moves, I'll give you that. Bayley fighting through it. Found an opening there. Used her fist to utilise it. She got momentary lapse there, but Becky Lynch was right back on it. And now it's Bayley's turn. She's being placed onto the top rope. Becky Lynch has Bayley where things can get very, very dangerous. There's that arm drag. Throws Bayley 3/4 of the way across the ring. And now Lynch looks to follow up. And here we go again for the second time. Bexplex connects. Lynch in with a cover. 1, 2. Not quite there. Yeah, I'm as surprised there. The second Bexplex should have done it. Becky Lynch has got to keep the pressure on now though. She took too long. She got too frustrated. Bayley has taken advantage of that. Elbow to the face. Bayley just pulling out all the stops now. Yeah, a little nastier than we're used to seeing from Bayley, but you've got to pull something out to put Lynch down, and she knows it. Into the corner goes Bayley once again though, as Becky Lynch takes control using the elbow, driving it into the small of Bayley's back. She needs to take away the power game as well. Bayley is not exactly known for her power wrestling, but that Bayley to belly is devastating. It can come from anywhere. Becky Lynch trying to take that away. Back suplex off the top, and look at Bayley there just rolling up. Just completely stacked up upon herself there. Becky Lynch in control. She's got Bayley right where she wants her. Here we go. The disarmer is in. For the second time, the disarmer is locked in tight. Becky Lynch has her. Bayley not tapping. The referee Lair has called it off. Becky instead goes for the cover. We got 1, 2, 3. It's over regardless. Becky Lynch just kept it on. Bayley was able to save herself from tapping. She didn't quit, but she had nothing left in the tank regardless. Here is your winner, and moving on to round 2 of the Road to Immortality tournament, the last kicker, Becky Lynch. What a match that was. My God, I loved every second of that one. That truly was the dream match we expected it all to be. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and this was CWR Asylum. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more CWR. As always, I will see you Tuesday where the men take control of the Asylum. But for now, take care, good night. We'll see June 11th, Royal Rumble time, baby.